Okay, here's a move that I can get behind. The 49ers are signing free agent safety and former Falcons safety Richie Grant to a 1-year deal. Um, Richie Grant was a second round pick out of Central Florida in 2021 by the Atlanta Falcons. He's 27 years old. In 2024, he appeared in all 17 games for the Falcons and made one start. He recorded 14 total tackles and 2 passes defended last year. So this is a depth move for the Niners. They are very thin at safety. I think the expectation is that Malik Mustafa and Jair Brown will be the starting safeties in 2025. And with this signing, it leaves the 49ers safety room, again, with Malik Mustafa, Jair Brown, Jalen Mahoney, and now Richie Grant. And obviously, they could still add another safety in free agency or the draft. One of the most notable names that the 49ers were linked to in free agency was former Dolphins safety Javon Holland. He got a 3-year deal worth $45 million that included $30.3 million guaranteed. That's a pretty hefty contract that the 49ers were never going to pay him. Giants have a little bit more wiggle room and big spending than the 49ers do. Definitely was not going to give Javon Holland a 3-year deal worth $45 million and $30 guaranteed. So that's kind of out the door. Another intriguing name that has been linked to the 49ers is the former Chiefs safety Justin Reed. He's one of the top remaining free agents, along with, guys like Stephon Diggs and Joey Bosa, and Nick Chubb and obviously Aaron Rodgers. But Justin Reed is a pretty productive guy, and was a pretty productive safety for the Chiefs during his time there. Another notable free agent is former Chargers cornerback Asante Samuel Jr. I have a weird feeling that Asante Samuel Jr. is probably going to be paid more than what the 49ers would give him. So I'm not expecting them to sign Asante Samuel Jr., but I do like the move for Richie Grant. He's young, he's a depth piece. He fits the 49ers system, and I can get behind this. Definitely can get behind this more so than Luke Farrell. And I did make a comment in my instant reaction to, the 49ers day one of free agency yesterday, and I kind of had some choice words about the Luke Farrell signing. I basically said in that video, I don't know why the hell we signed him for that much money over 3 years when he really hasn't done anything for the Jaguars in the pass catching aspect. I mean, I understand it, especially with the release of Kyle Juszczyk. I definitely think they gave him way more money than what they should have. That I'm not going to change my opinion on that, but it's a sign of a change in personnel. There's likely going to be a lot of two tight end sets next year within the 49ers offense. Luke Farrell is a big time blocking tight end, and the 49ers, they love blocking tight ends, and I understand it. It's more of a system move than anything. Again, I do think 3 years, $20 million is a little overpaid for having a guy come here and block as a tight end, but I don't know, man. I get it in a way. I understand it. He fits the 49ers, he fits the agenda of a tight end within the 49ers offense. So I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with that, but I wasn't like too intrigued by the signing, I guess you could say, but I do like this Richie Grant move. Again, he's a former second round pick. And it's a move that will bolster this secondary with young talent. The Niners have been adamant on getting younger, hence to why they're not paying a lot of these veteran guys that they've been linked to in free agency, because a lot of these players are getting massive contracts that the 49ers just are not going to be able to swing. So I like the move. He's never missed a game in 4 seasons. I think that's the biggest thing. That's something that is very appealing. He's a very healthy player, knock on wood. I like the move. It's a good depth signing. It gives us depth at safety, and it gives us depth in an area much of need for the 49ers. So let me know what you guys think of the Niners signing Richie Grant, former Falcons safety, to a 1-year deal. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. I'm a fan of this move. This is a very good depth signing. And again, I mean, Richie Grant is a guy that if the 49ers still plan on going into 2025 with Jair Brown and Malik Mustafa, if Jair Brown gets hurt or something like that, or Malik Mustafa, God forbid, goes down with an injury, this is a guy that could come in and be a pretty productive backup piece for the 49ers. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Again, Richie Grant to the Niners on a 1-year deal. As always, go Niners. I'll see you guys in the next one.